This is horrifying.
Fuck no.
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Last of Us. This one's going to be doing another discussion video for today. We're going to be going over some news for The Last of Us TV series Season 3. We're going to be talking about some information that Craig Maddison has shared about the third season and why this season will be a lengthier season than Season 2. Now, we haven't done a Last of Us video in a good while. Not that I'm complaining, but obviously I wanted to cover this one because this is kind of an important topic here. And the reason I say it's an important topic is because obviously if you haven't kept up with the news that's happened recently, Neil Cuckman himself has literally said, fuck this shit. He's left. He's out of here. And it's down to just, you know, Greg now. So Greg is the full-on showrunner for The Last of Us Season 3, and I've been hearing over the last few months, I've been kind of keeping quiet on The Last of Us just because the season was such garbage, honestly. I didn't even want to talk about it no more. But I'm back to talk about this because this is important. This is very important, and the reason why it's important is because Greg has said ever since that Neil left, he's considering making Season 3 the final season.
I'll see you later.
Actually.
He's considering whether or not to put Season 3, as the end, with the rest of the, I guess, spoiler warning for the video game, if you're curious, the rest of the story with Abby, her perspective of the Seattle stuff and everything, and the Santa Barbara stuff, and the conclusion where, Ellie obviously doesn't kill Abby. He's thinking of maybe just making that a big Season 3, or making that, a little bit of 3, and then Santa Barbara probably in Season 4.
Do I give a fuck?
Well, I think we just got our answer, because he just made a statement in regards to Season 3.
Do I give a fuck?
Saying that the season will be, in fact, longer. It will be a longer season of The Last of Us, more in style with Season 1 type of length, and it will be a longer season with a lot more story and a lot more depth to it. So, what I'm thinking is, he just single-handedly told us without telling us that this is going to be the end of The Last of Us Part 2, which it should be. It should absolutely be. I don't care if you got to make this a 2-part season. I don't care. You should make it the final part of The Last of Us Part 2. You should not make it into a Season 4. There's absolutely no way. Plus, think about this. The viewership has dropped over 55% of what people were watching at the beginning of Season 2 rather than at the end of Season 2. Check the ratings. You'll see it for yourself. It's really bad. The viewers have gone down a lot. And it's because Season 2 is such garbage that people just said, oh, I don't want to watch no more, or their favorite Pedro Pascal is off the show, whatever the reason may be, or just the acting from Bella Ramsey. I'm sorry, but that is probably another reason right there. She's not adapting this badass Ellie like she should be, you know what I mean? Which is not necessarily her fault. I mean, her acting's off, yes, but also the scripts are off. It's an equal situation, So it's a number of different things why the show has failed, and I think, honestly, the biggest thing I can recommend to Craig, if there's a chance in hell that he sees this, is, honestly, buddy, we need to end this show. People are not liking it no more. I know you say that you created the best show in the world, but you didn't. I'm sorry, you did not. I'm just going to play the video games. It's funny, y'all. True story here. If y'all didn't see the video I made about a week or two ago, I actually got The Last of Us Remastered Part 2, physical copy, and I've been playing it through, and I've made it to, the Abby portion, and you would not believe how good that game is until you get to the Abby stuff. Once you get to the Abby stuff, it's pretty freaking boring. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not that good. But the Ellie portion of the game is so good, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, that's what was in the fucking TV show? That's what they were fucking adapting? It's awful, man. Because I got the remaster mostly because I wanted to see how the game would be after seeing Season 2. And I got to admit, as much as I don't think Part 2 is that worthy of a follow-up of Part 1, Part 2 of The Last of Us is a miles better game and experience and story than, what they're trying to do in Season 2. It's not even close. So it's weird that somehow The Last of Us Part 2 is now almost more appreciated because of how shit Season 2 is. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where we're at. So, it's kind of insane. I'm going to finish up the game. I'm going to push through the Abby stuff. But, yeah, I've been going through it over the last, week or so. And I'm like, man, it's not even fucking close. Like, I gotta tell you, like, it's not even close. And I don't think that video game is all that great. I really don't. Part 2, I don't think the story is all that good. The combat's good, the visuals are good, the graphics are good, but that's, you know, that's it. The storytelling is not at 100%. But I will say, when I'm watching the Abby stuff and I'm playing through it in the game, and then I'm looking at it in the TV show, and I'm like, where did this go wrong? Seriously, where did this go wrong? Is it a mixture of them picking Bella Ramsey to play the character? Is it a mixture of the writing being too flamboyant and goofy?
You don't get to rush this.
Hey, fuck off.
You know what I mean? I don't know, but it was weird. It was so weird the way they did it in the TV show. I did not like it whatsoever. So, yeah, that's kind of the vibe right there. I would say make season 3 the final season. If you know what's good for you, you put the Abby portion for like 4 to 5, 6 episodes, and then you move right on to the Santa Barbara stuff, and you conclude this thing, honestly. Making it up to like a 9, 10 episode season if you want to, something like that. I think that's their better option here, because I don't know what the hell they think they're doing, making a season 4, and making people wait 2 more years just to do like, what, the Santa Barbara stuff? Like, that'd be lame. Also, would it not be the lamest thing in the world if you came back from the whole, and you wasted it, and then you see the fight between her and Ellie, you see her almost kill Dina, it's like this big sequence, and then that's like the end of season 3? Like, I don't think anybody would be happy. Like, I can't imagine in Craig's mind how that creatively would be a good decision. I mean, he's done a lot of really bad writing on this show, but the thing is, he believes he's doing a good job. I've seen him in interviews. So, in my opinion, I would say, okay, well then, logically, you would not end Season 3 off of the scene that Season 2 ended like. You know what I mean? So, the only other option is Santa Barbara stuff, which obviously, that would be a Season 4. But I don't think you have enough material to do that. Not to mention, I really do not suggest Greg to do a Bella Ramsey-led season again. We did it once, and it was awful. You know what I'm saying? So just make it the back half of Season 3. Just get it over with, get it done, and, you know, let Season 3 be the end. Let it be a trilogy of seasons. I honestly think that's the best bet. And then if you ever make a third video game, which I know that's an idea, maybe you come back with a Season 4, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Belly has matured at that point. I don't frickin' know. So, all I know for sure, though, is that this needs to be the final season. I am a massive, massive advocator for that. I think this has to be the end. It is not good. Season 2 is not good quality. Season 1 was okay. Season 2 was not good. I much rather the games where there is the first video game that is one of the best video game stories ever told. It's why The Last of Us is even famous to begin with. You think we'd have this if the first game wasn't all that good? No. The first game is what built the foundation for why Last of Us is amazing. And then part 2 was not a good follow-up, although I will say, it's a little bit better now after seeing Season 2. After seeing more trash, it's less trash, if that makes any sense, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I'm at with it. So, Last of Us, man, we'll see. All I say is end it with 3. Greg, if you're struggling with the decision and you need my fan output and my reception from it, I would say end it. Season 3, let it be. Make that the end. So, that's kind of my thoughts on it right now. Let me know your thoughts on the Last of Us situation, and do you think that Season 3 being a bit longer, as confirmed by Greg, kind of almost confirms that we might be heading into an ending here in 2027. I think there's a possibility. I think he's thinking about shutting it down, and to be honest, he should. I think this is already a really tired television show that does not need to go on longer. It really doesn't. So, anyway, let me know your thoughts. Post your comments down below. And if you're new to the channel, guys, and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe and you don't miss any of the videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for The Last of Us. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist. Beat world gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight. Seen every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.